Hey everyone, it's your favorite Uncle One Guy here coming at you with the discussion video tonight. We're going to talk about the GD-04 cards, and we're going to talk about how they might actually affect Zeta, right? So, as much as I'm loving purple red impulse, which is a lot of fun because I do love graveyard synergies and bringing cards back from the grave, because I have like a bunch of like reanimate decks for Magic, and then I did play a lot of Infernities during Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the 5Ds era. But that's a little bit of my TCG history. When we're talking about Zeta, let's talk about some of the cards that I think that actually might impact our Zeta deck, and all for the better, right? Because that's the thing. There's no archetype per se for Zeta or the AEUG with this set. All it is just gonna be just generic, good generic white cards that I go, that actually might not be bad. So let's start with the LRs first, and then we'll talk about some rares that I feel that might be good, and then obviously some commands, pilots, as well as some bases. So first we have the Unicorn Gundam Banshee Nor Destroy mode. This is a white, so it's during link, activate main. So you gotta link it with Riddle, Riddy, I think it's Riddy. And then I haven't seen that show, to be honest. And then activating the main. All right, you exile 3 blue cards from your trash. Set this unit as active. It can't choose the enemy player as the attack target this turn. And then on the attack, all enemy units gain -1 AP. Okay, so that kind of has some has some synergies with the AEUG, obviously with the minusing, some board control presence. The fact that it also can't activate the players as well kind of reminds me a little bit of our wonderful Zeta. So I like that. It does suck that you do need to run blue for this to work, but blue white Zeta, we know that it's really good. So obviously, what do I think about this one? 7-5-5-5. It's not too bad. Um, I might not run it because I feel that the Unicorn Gundam Awakened is slightly a lot better in my opinion. It has natural suppression, so meaning that when it swings in, it's gonna swing in and just clear bodies. It is a 4/6, so when you link it with Benager, it becomes a 6/8, which is a pretty strong body. Or if you wanted to, you can still link it to link Camille to it, and then it will be a 7/6. Oh, I'm just I know it's not 6/7, but it's still 7/6 for 5. Not bad. And then when you activate a command's main or action effect, choose one enemy unit and he gets -2 this turn. So it's not the battle, it's the turn. So this is pretty much just Super Gundam on steroids. So I feel like this card definitely, I want to say we'll probably run 3 of. And the cool thing is we don't really need the Benager Link. Yeah, we can run the Benager Link and run the blue in there. Again, Unicorn Blue is not that bad. But just running this by itself I think is really good. Next we're going to talk about the Turn A Gundam. Another card I think is also going to be pretty good. It is a 5/3/4/4. Activate main once per turn. And then the cool thing is now that they errated it and they showed us that this technically can get any from both graves, any of those key turns, and then it also gains +1 AP. Yeah, during this turn, this unit gains +1 AP and all on that unit's card. Yeah, so you choose one unit, so it becomes a 5/4 when you activate its effect, which I think is phenomenal. I think this is gonna be really good. I think this is gonna be fun. This will probably replace some. I think probably our Super Gundams, in my opinion. If you want my opinion. Right, because being able to give this thing repair, breach, first strike, suppression, high maneuver, it's gonna be really phenomenal. So I think this card is gonna be a good probably 2 or 3 of in our Zeta decks. Next, we're going to talk about the Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet is a blocker, 5/3 blocker. It's a 4/4, and then when his unit receives effect damage from an enemy, reduce it by 3. So that means no burn. So no more burn, and then I believe that's it. So I mean, woofing not the woofing. Yeah, the Ultron doesn't burn it and kill it, but that's still. I mean, it's a rare. I don't know. It's cool, but I definitely can't see this replacing the Hayashiki, especially since we're just running all AEUG units for biosensor anyways, so we really can't just kind of give that up. Next is the turn A, the rare turn A. It is a blocker during link at the end of a turn where you've paid one or more for your other militia or Deanna counter unit effects. Choose one of your militia units, set it as active. Okay, this one unit you want to run turn A with militia, so maybe not running this with Zeta might not be as like great. Graham's Union Flag Custom 2, GN Flag. On burst, if your enemy CB unit is in play, add this card to your hand. So this is specifically if you're running against CB. So if CB, which I feel is going to be important, like red green CB is going to be pretty good, or maybe even red purple CB. Might actually take it. Shoot, maybe even purple green in a sense. I definitely do see red green though. Red green is gonna definitely be the play for CB. Its effect is activate. Choose one of your superpower block card and one UN card from your trash. Exile them from the game. If you do, set this unit as active. It cannot attack the turn. This turn. Okay, kind of protects it. Nice. So we got another one. 5-3. 5-3 unicorn. When linked, choose one enemy unit with 3 HP and return. So it's pretty much just a bounce effect. Just boop, bounce, which isn't really what Zeta wants to do. We'd rather just rest things. But don't get me wrong, bouncing is also a really good, strong mechanic. Because it kind of sends them back. But I don't really. I mean, this one has its own. You can do other cheeky things with like the unicorn, Banshee unicorn stuff now. So I think that archetype's gonna be really good. Next we have the Agarasa. I do apologize for butchering the name. Agarasa. This one's a white 5-3, 5-4. Links with Ollie. Just a blank card. Not bad, but uh, not the greatest. Other than that, I don't see anything. And let's talk about like the pilots that we might run. So you got uh, Loran, Chihak. Ooh, again, apologize. Sorry, don't kill me. Don't put me on the cross. This one is Spurs adds your card. When Link, choose one enemy unit with 3 LSP and returns. Okay, this one's a bounce effect. Okay, cool. Not bad. 2-1. So then when he links with turn A, he becomes a 6-5. Okay, yeah, not bad. Not bad. And it's during when Link, so that might not be as helpful for us. Next we have Riddy, and this one is when Link again. Okay, cool. When Link, or during Link, when this unit says effect damage by an opponent reduced by 2. Okay, so it stops it from being burned. Okay, not bad. 1-2, new type. All right. The card that I thought was pretty interesting is gonna be this Grateful Demeanor. It's a command card, level 4, cost 2, and then what it does is you get to choose 1 to 2 enemy units at level 3 or lower, and then just bounce them. So this is gonna be great for our deck, because we do want to play a mid to late game strategy. So this kind of bounces not only early game aggressors, but it also can bounce some early game blockers as well. Because obviously we're still gonna have, and as you can see, there's the new Rick Diaz replacement in the form of flat. Right, it's a 3-2, 2-4. It's pretty much blocker. This is gonna replace everyone's Rick Diaz's. Just get replaced by this. This is it's no longer so. I'm still gonna run Rick Diaz in my AU deck because hey, I need Rick Diaz's in the grave anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. It's still a blocker. It's just now they get to burn it. Oh, good, good. Thank God you used your 3 resources to burn my blocker, not my and not use it to kill something else. So it's all good. So I think that one's gonna be helpful, and then another one is fighting alone. So it is action main. Choose one friendly unit paired with a new type pilot. So again, Camille's a new type. Uh, Quadro Regina's a new type. So and we would normally run 4 of those in our AU decks. So there you go. It can't receive effect damage from enemy units during this turn, so it doesn't get burned. So I think that's an interesting one. And then next is going to be the bases. Industry 7. Maybe because this one, you gotta exile a command card from your trash. Choose one enemy unit. It gets minus AP this turn. If we're still running, if we're still on our burn, this will be great. If this is, if we run this in our, red white deck, I think this would be great too. I think that'd be wonderful. And then the will gem. I thought this was gonna be super broken until I started reading its effect, and I realized, ooh, not as broken. I mean, it gets dealt 3 damage, so it becomes a level 4 HP base, and then you can pay one. When you pay one or more for a friendly unit's effect, this base recovers 2, so then it becomes a 6 HP base, which is great because Zeta we really need one. But the only problem is we don't have a lot of we pay the effect to restand things, so we definitely are going to be needing to at least include um, this turn A Gundam, and I believe this turn A Gundam, if we wanted to do it right. Pay one, this unit gets plus 2 AP this turn, so it becomes a 5/3, and then which isn't too bad, but that's a 4/2 3/3, so maybe I don't know, we need to check that out. But other than that, not thinking white. And then red, I mean, for red, we just, if we were to do red, white, Zeta, I don't see it. Maybe Financier, right? Could it get deploys the EX base, so that way we can go back to using, our ATS Reds, and then we can go back to using Zeta. So maybe that might be a good, like, maybe like a 1 or a 2 of. Maybe just a 1 of, if you want my opinion. Next is going to be that cool burn spell, Overwhelming Pressure. This one is main action for 3. Choose an enemy unit as level 6 Lord, you just deal 4. So it just kills, you know, anything like that. Level 4 HP. So it's going to kill. Shoot, it kills us. Right? It kills Zeta. It kills all the lower blockers. It kills L Strike. Right? L Strike without Link. So, so it does a lot of good damage. Uh, Maybe I can see us using uh Nia Trinity in my personal opinion, only because of the fact that it's a 3 HP, so we can slap that on like biosensor, making it a 5/8, or we can smack that onto Zeta himself. Oh no, you can't do it to Zeta. Well, you can, right? Make it stronger, but you don't want to do that because you want to save the links. But you can slap that on like Hayashiki. Hayashiki becomes a 4/7. 4/7, which pretty much is good, right? 4/7 with repair 1. It's, I think, gonna be pretty fun. And then you give it support too, just for the lull, so you can even run Archangel. So rest it to support something for 2, and then use Archangel to restand it, and then you still be good. So I think that's gonna be. I would run probably that. For the bases, not really. Trinity ship, you need CB, and the only CB unit would probably be her. Maybe even her Gundam, which I think is this one, if I'm not mistaken. The 5/2/3. Yeah, I think it's a when this unit is rested by an effect set to active, so you can support, rest it, and support again if you wanted to. But yeah, I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. What's this one? Deploy to maybe, yeah, Trinity. Maybe running Trinity with AEUG might be to CB. Oh no, you need more CB. You need CB to run the CB or to take advantage of their effects. But other than that, no, that's fine. Any good generic 4/3? Not really. 3/1, 3/1. Nah. His base gives it breach as long as you're. If you're attacking a damaged enemy unit, this unit gains breach 3. Actually, oh damn it! No, this isn't a base. This is a fucking unit. I'm so bad. I can't read, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think when it comes to that, I mean, when it comes to blue, let's see what we got with our blue. You can keep running the high maneuver Gundam, victory Gundam, maybe GM. No, not GM. Maybe not your Pearl. I mean, the moment of rest might be funny. Other than that, yeah, not so much blue. But yeah, I think if we were to run anything, any changes to our decks would probably either be for the red, it'd be obviously adding the new burn, and then for the white, it's just adding that new command as well. So command changes, moving them around, and then maybe running a couple units here and there. But that's my take. That's what I think. AU, we're just waiting maybe on I heard GD-05 is our funny deck, or like the laws, and then that one does have Zeta Gundam as blue. So we'll see. Maybe, hopefully, they don't trick us and they go, "Oh, only SD cards," because that's only works for that, and they actually give them AUG as well as SD. So that might be great too. But we'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell. I'll see you guys in the next one. Be safe. Take care. Eat your vitamins. Bye.